Do. Are we here? Content creations tutorial that brings in views. Oi, oi, oi. Now we are live. Welcome to the show. Until we get our own intro. That's one of those things we got to do better when uploads. This intro is the McMurder intro. It is for the McMurder playlist. We will have an intro here momentarily. I mean, momentarily is a relative term based on whoever's watching it, because I might make this real quick, which is the plan. I'm just getting in a little bit of heads up of where I'm going so I remember the direction. But if you do look at the descriptions on our video, it will give you kind of an idea. And out of everything I thought about, I didn't think about that. I'm trying to, so planning, we're still following the same thing. A lot of YouTube is repeat your stuff, keep it minimal, and just keep going. Time is on your side or something like that. Is my live up here on the live? Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, I can make this easier for everyone to see if I did this. There we go. Alrighty, so we're back to the stream. Top here, you can see my information all up. Got my whatchamacallit here, video details. That is what you're gonna want to read, but except for, side of here. There we go. Play Carson. That is what you're gonna want to read. We don't want to do that because we'll start getting echo. All right. But if you drop the, where are you at? Oh, I guess they crunch everything so well together here. Yeah, because the top chats. Alrighty. Still learning everything. We'll get it all down. There it is. I guess they just kind of got a different way to. Oh, that's cool. It looks kind of nifty, all them widgety things there. But anyways, this is where you want to look for what's going on in this video. I know, description for the video makes perfect sense when you say it out loud. Alrighty. But anyways, I'm gonna keep this pretty much in all my videos. This whole section here is gonna be what's going on in my brain. The planning is practically the description, the values, what you're seeing. Hopefully it's bringing value. It's question marks because that's pretty much where everything's going to run. You get your plan down, you figure out what your value is going to be. What your value comes from these question marks. But it's pretty much its own little step value, because at the end of the video, you want to be able to look at, hey, what value are you providing? Because it seems to be value is what everyone's after. Whether it be something of knowledge-y or something of entertainment-y. I'm going for a little bit of everything. They say to pick a niche and stick to it. And I've seen a lot of people having channels everywhere. So what that means is, I follow my own path. I got all my stuff on my channel here, and then I'm going to divide it by the playlist. It just makes sense in my brain. But then again, I'm probably following some random path that I'll have to correct later. All this is a work in progress. You see right down here, I note that. We're a work in progress. Leave suggestions below. Do that, and then I might consider putting something some other way. That way that works. But anyways, I hit a button. I lost track of where I was. There we are. Enough of that. On to the value part, which you came for. We're going to take Stable Diffusion and use it as a tool to make a snappy YouTube banner. But yeah, that's what this value of this video is going to be. We're going to try and stay super quick. I wish I could figure out if there was like a timer showing how long I've been streaming for. That would be cool. Alright, anyways, onwards to the focus so I don't unfocus. We got right here. Links to resources. You got your Pinocchio browser, which we did the last video. If you go through the content playlist and look into that guy, it'll show you some of how that got set up. It's just download, install, super quick. Stable Diffusion, and then this is coming up on the video where we are now. So here's your Stable Diffusion stuff over on GitHub. Feel free to give that guy a read over. Stable Diffusion, from what I can see, there's the wiki for the how-to and all that. They're all under the same thing, but that's quicker if you just want to jump in and install without reading flavor text. This guy here is pretty cool. I've used it on my streaming laptop here. It ran pretty decently. I could hit. Wish I'd kept a whole bunch of that. Well, I got some of it. I guess benchmarked it. It took some time to create some cool stuff. I could never get longer than 8-second videos that took like 20 minutes or something. But no, it was fun to do the images and all that, and you get to do a lot of different things the more AI stuff you work with. The Stable Diffusion web UI is going to be fun for creating the image for our banner. That's what we're getting it for. That's the goal. Let's get to it. Oh, and of course, this intro is the McMurder intro. It will be updated to the correct intro when we get one, but enjoy the intro. Also, goodness, gonna turn it down. All right. And then you can automate that going between scenes and whatnot, and you can have cool movements, like I can get my head to move around. You can do that now, but like lots of plugins to go through. That's a different video for a different day. For now, let's get back to getting that banner onto our content thingamajigger. Alright, so you saw what we got on the stream side of things, because this resolution is a little nice and it shows where all my streaming stuff is. So we're going to take off the whole bunch of stream display, go back to our gaming display. There we are. Oh, that's the second part of the show I was supposed to see. No matter how much you plan, you're never ready for live time. Well, you could be. There we go. Bring up the lights, bring up the second webcam. There we go. Hey, there's my coffee. There's my coffee. There's the stream. And there's the doggo, Rocco. Good job, Rocco. Good boy. Alright, so you probably just want to watch Rocky. Let's do that. And then while this watches Rocky, just gotta do that. And then also manage to turn this junk around without it falling. Man, don't you do that. Hold on, Rocco. I want to get you in on this picture. I just also got wires everywhere over here. Why are you wires everywhere in my way? All right. Lefty loose. Wait, we don't have to lefty loose. You just have to drop these. Right? Alright, and then from here, we're gonna go ahead and go over here. Can you hear me okay on there, people? Just about there? Yes. Yes, the dog cam is a success. Dog cam. What do you think, Rocky? No, Rocky, you stay up there. You're alright, you don't bother me. Here, Rocky. There you go. Enjoy. No, you gotta sit up here. Get up here. Get up here where we will see you. Come in. I need a longer cord for this stinking thing. But once we get the longer cords, it'll be a lot easier to manage. Aha. We got you in line, buddy. Dog cam. Good boy. Good boy. Is that stinking? There. No, we want the whole cow. Good boy, Rocco. Good boy, Rocco. Alright. Boy. There's a whole lot of work. But we got what we wanted. There's the dog cam. Enjoy. I enjoy it. Alright. Good job, Rocky. Back to our thing with the stuff. So you're looking at the... Oh, bye, Rocky. Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Here comes Ollie. Good boy. Oh, good stretch. Alright, so anyways, back to what we were saying. Couple of notes. Resolution on my gaming guy is going to be 21:9 ultra wide. So when you stream that to a 1610, it is all resolution-y in OBS. Good job, Oliver. Good boy, Ollie. Good boy, Hammy. Hi, Hammy. Good boys. I see ya. I may have to put that camera over in that corner would be the best. Then it would shoot you guys all coming through. Seems like I might. Good boys. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Resolution kind of throws off the OBS stream of the gaming monitor a little bit while I'm outside a game. So if anyone's got any ideas on how to correctly make that look right for me, that would be awesome. While it is a little weird looking, it doesn't really interfere with the same ideas that we're looking for. We're looking to make a really cool background for our thingamajigger. So go ahead and, you guys, what are you doing? Maniacs. You're all right. There, you show off what you're doing over there. Move this, and then I'll bet if I move that, and I move this back more, I could probably get a lot better adjusting. There we go. You boys have fun. Alright, enough distraction. Back to the thing we're doing. We need to get streaming. So over here, I was just pulling stuff all up on Stable Diffusion. Don't worry about that because I pulled it over there. Here's our channel. We want to go to our customize. Good job, boys. See right here, best results. It's 2048 by 1152. Let's go ahead and be able to read everything. And then, oh man, I just have all these positive and negative prompts down, but the gist of it, here's all your, want to turn on the mouse and pointer option for control. Oh, I don't want Microsoft Edge. Why did this come up? I don't know. Why Microsoft Edge? You don't even give me the option. Microsoft Edge, really? You're that stickler? Microsoft Edge. You go away. And you never come back. Microsoft Edge, the devil's OS stuff. OS browser. The devil's browser. Let's call it that. It's installed on this OS and it won't go away. In Windows, this is a request. Make things awesome. They are awesome. Just they need to be more awesome with less of the awesome things that aren't as awesome. Thank you. Anyways, just a quick little go because we're eating up way too much time. Change this guy to that size. Good God, I missed my full key setup. What just happened? Yeah, we're at 2048, 1152, 1152. So flip flops, that's your width and height in there. Your width and height set up 2048 by 1152. Hey, it fits in our things, luckily. You hold your mouse over these guys. They got labels, how many batches to create. No impact on generation performance or VRAM usage, so why not? Batch sizes, how many individual images in a single file, how many images create in a single batch. A batch is every image, then the batch is every batch. I've never really enjoyed dealing with these numbers and things, but you play with them and you'll figure things out pretty well. The scale, it's how it conforms to your prompt. You can give the computer more control on the lower side, less control, meaning you have the control with the prompt on the higher side. See, leaving that at -1, I believe, is going to randomize it. Yeah. All right, so randomized or not, it'll save it. I've never really played with that too much. We can try it sometime. Your script. What is the script about? Do not do anything special. No. A bunch of stuff I don't know. There's a lot of learning in here. We're going to just stick to getting our picture done. With 2048, 1152, we're going to do a 4 batch count because we want 4 generated images, not remade as we're going through here. Sampling steps. At one point in time, I read that 21 was like the ideal space amount. Anyways, playing with a gun mouse is fun. Trying to be gun mouse. There we go. It's fun gaming, but it's definitely something when trying to hit buttons. We're just gonna keep it simple as we can simply can. Do that. Three options: width, height, and batch count. So we got 4 options to choose from for this banner. When it finishes, prompt it up with, let's go real quick, like call it we got caps on a YouTube studio banner. Shows how awesome at creating content we can be. A YouTube studio banner that shows how awesome at creating content we can be. That's very vague. let's go ahead and pull the trigger on this. All right, and then it's going to run. Oh, we didn't do the control thing. Well, there's the ETA till things are done. So what we want to do is turn on that mouse pointer option. Maybe mouse settings. Yeah. Seems like a mouse. And pointer touch? No. Maybe mouse. Yeah. We did it. Bam. There it is. We can. Oh. We can change all the pointers to however we want to. Alright, but that's enough for today. We'll X that. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just some AI stuff that's generated in. It does say somewhere how long it took, right? YouTube Studio banner. Here's our little bit of description and results. Oh, good God, I hate. Good goodness, sorry guys. I knew that's a hard one to do, is remembering your language when you come from a gaming background. And I swear at everyone in the games. So be ready for colorful language. I'll try and avoid it. Alright, screw you, Game Gun. It is the Game Gun's fault. Alright, we got the highlighted what we wanted. YouTube Studio banner shows creating content we can be. How awesome. Content, 21 steps to set up, just a whole bunch of what it was before. Oh, there you go. A little bit lower, and we would have had it. Time taken. Stop moving, game. I don't know why I'm so terrible at this outside of it. I guess because it's not really meant to be a click and drag. There we go. AR. What all that reads about. But anyways, 44 seconds. We got 4 different pictures here. Click them. They become bigger. You can even go full screen. Why not? Look at those pictures. Those are our options. AI is kind of crazy about it. They think this is what it looks like when you create stuff. I really want to click that button. YouTube. This AI it's gone wild. But that's how you do that. You want to cut this because it is getting towards what's that called? A lot of time on this. So that is the way that I'm gonna create my banner. We're gonna choose one to put in there real quick. Open up your folders. Get over here. Where'd my folder go? There's my folder go. All the way over here. Said open up my folder. Game Gun, I'm going to be upset. I don't understand why my here's not opening. I don't want you, Copilot. Go away. Alright. My folder's open, but it just does not want to open. Alright. Lots of things to figure out. Oh, maybe it's just because I can't see it. It blends in very well wherever I put it. Anyways, we got these grid pictures. Why is it? Oh, I don't want grid pictures. Back over here. Now I click on the individual. Open images output directory. It's been a minute. Let's maybe we would back off a couple from here because we don't want the grids. We want the images. Yeah, I remember this saved like terrible. All right, there. Here's our 4 images. I'm gonna say it's between this one with all types of stuff or that one that looks pretty sweet and has the chair in there. You can tell someone's creating. That is a mess of stuff. I don't want it to be. I don't want to pull your images there. So I'm going to go with this picture. When you're uploading stuff with YouTube, you want to make sure, like, I know the titles on the videos are important. Title on this guy, let's call it something quick. Banner image.png. I don't know what to call banner image.png. We're gonna hit that uploads over here. Let's take, oh, you fool. I wanted the address of that. There. Open that address. Location, banner image is the one we're taking. It's viewable on all devices, viewable on desktop, and viewable. I wonder how do they make it? Oh, you scroll over. All right. Hey, that works. So you see that on all devices. You see this on desktop, and you see this on the viewable TV. Thank you, YouTube, for an impressive little upload and preview. There we go. Alright, and then this one always gets me. I got that mouse option to hit control. Right there. Don't forget publish, or all that work you do. It won't be worth it. Well, I mean, it will. You'll just have to redo it. And that doubles the effort. We don't want to double it. We want to make it easy. That's why we're using AI. Pick up some AI, throw it in your stuff. It's your stuff. I mean, make sure to give credit where credit's due. Thank you to all the artists and artists that artists that have made all the art that is helping today. And yeah, that's it. We're done. Out.